All right, here we go. Introduce yourself, name, age, ethnicity, and occupation.
Name, Lisa Michelle Mastintono, 25 years old. I'm an assistant merchandiser in the fashion industry, and my ethnicity is American, number one, and number two, Italian, which is where my heart and soul comes from, so Italian-American.
Number two, tell us about your former career in the fashion industry. What are you doing now? What's it like being back home with mom and dad?
My former fashion industry is actually not former anymore. I am currently back into it because I'm a sucker for it. And it's going well. I'm an assistant merchandiser, so it's competitive every day. And living with mom and dad is actually over. And I moved out yesterday and this morning, so I'm living with my boyfriend actually, who's interviewing me right now. And it's a sad thing to leave mom and dad because mom cooks the best dinners ever. But I'm happy to start my new life, so.
Okay. How would your friends I'm sorry, let me back up. How would you describe your personality? Remember, we were looking for tons of personality, the kind of people you love or hate.
My personality, without being conceited, would be the person that you love. I try to be there for everybody in my life, and I think that they could all vouch for me if you were to call them up right now.
Absolutely.
So I like to give everything I have to everyone that I love. So my personality is big, my heart is equally big, and I try to win the crowd over everywhere I go. And I win. I do it.
How would your friends and toughest critics describe you?
My friends would tell you that I would give the shirt off their back. I am the first person to bake cupcakes or send a card and be there for them. I'm the person they call at 3 a.m. or the person they call at 6 a.m. when they have a interview outfit problem. I'm definitely there for all of them. My toughest critics would say that I am entirely too sensitive and that I try to spread myself probably too thin in a lot of situations. But I think it could be much worse than that, so I don't care.
What's your best and what's your worst quality?
My best and worst quality would actually be the same quality. Would be that I care too much. And it's my best because I want to share myself with everybody and I want to give my best to everyone, and it's my worst because I let myself get walked on. So that would be my best and worst.
Your battery's kind of dying. What types of things push your buttons and why?
Things that push my buttons are people that lie, people that cheat, people that, and there's no ex-boyfriend issues, I mean people in general. Douchebags, basically, and people that really go out on a limb to put others down. I don't understand that. We live in a difficult world already and we don't need any more downers.
Tell us about your background and upbringing / past. How did that help or hurt the person you've become today?
My background has built me into the person that I am and the person that I'm going to become. My family and my friends that I've had for so many, my friends that I've had for so many years, my family has been there since day one. They are my rock and my soul. They have made me and picked me up and just done everything they possibly can to make me grow into a better person, and they've given me nothing but love my whole life, and my upbringing couldn't have been more amazing and continues to be that way. So
how do you feel you react to criticism?
If it's constructive criticism, I react very well, and if it's something that's going to make me better, then I take it with a grain of salt and take it to heart and put it into play. If it's someone just trying to be powerful and trying to bring people down, then no, I don't take it very well. And I will let them know.
What types of people do you like, and what types of people rub you the wrong way?
Again, people I don't like, anybody that lies, anybody that tries to bring others down, and people that just don't genuinely care, and douchebags, to have a lack of better words.
If you were an ingredient, what would you be and why?
If I were an ingredient, what would I be? I would be an egg because it's so cute and it's little. But no, for seriousness, I would be an egg because an egg is the glue that holds most recipes together. It's the ingredient that brings all of your different elements into one pile and makes it happen. And I feel that that's me. I feel that I've been told that I'm the glue of the family, and that's a huge compliment. And an egg, how could you not like an egg? It's like fragile and adorable on the outside, and then on the inside it's this healthy egg white. Healthy, go to the gym, whatever. And then it's the cholesterol filled egg yolk, which is me because I like donuts and busted chut and cannolis and whatever else I can get my hands on. And everybody likes an egg in a sandwich, on a scrambled, poached. Everybody loves an egg, and I'm a good egg.
How would you describe your character as it pertains to the competition? Why? I.e., define what kind of competitor you'll be.
I will be an excellent competitor because, like my egg status, I am really able to put myself out there with different personalities. I think that's really important. And I think learning about your competitors instead of just trying to compete against them will make you stronger because you know what makes them tick. And I was always taught, keep your enemies closer. So I will be a strong competitor because of that.
If you watched any episodes of Next Great Baker, which cast members do you most relate to and why?
Right now, I can relate to one person, and that's Dana, because he won. And all I did was win, 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 no matter what. I like that song.
Tell us about your food industry experience, culinary school, jobs, cooking classes, self-taught, etc.
A lot of my culinary experience came from being brought up in a place that was surrounded, it was just all about food all the time. I had a choice to go to culinary school or continue in fashion, and I did choose fashion at that moment. And culinary is near and dear to me. I've taken many extracurricular classes in baking and pastry decorating, so basically that's pretty much where I've picked up all my skill. I think it's something that, just like anything else, like being good at a sport, you're born with it and you love it, and I've tried to teach myself a lot.
Do you have cake decorating, baking, or pastry experience? Be specific and list all relative experience that translates into your decorating.
Yes, I do have baking experience in baking and eating it. I've taken classes, I've actually taught a few classes, and I have really put myself in any sort of situation where I can learn more about it, whether it was in school or in a culinary school for just extra work. And of course watching shows, and now with the internet there's just endless YouTube videos about piping florets and figuring out how to make fondant roses.
Is there a specific genre of food/desserts you like to bake or cook? Be very specific. What type of baking do you hate? I.e. boxed, breads, etc.
I obviously love to make cupcakes. If you've already seen the beginning of this video, cupcakes is definitely my genre. How could you not like having one individual cake all to yourself? It's amazing. It's heaven in a cup. And what I don't like, and it's so weird because it's my favorite thing to eat, would be bread. And I think it's because you have to wait for it to rise, and it freaks me out. It's too long, but I love bread, so.
Are you creative in the kitchen, i.e. out of the box? How elaborate and creative are your designs when baking? Be detailed and tell us about your imagination and some of your most creative designs.
Yes, I am absolutely creative. I am creative in all that I do in my life. I'm inspired by everybody that walks past me.